Talking about the hot topics, my girl, yeah. Virginia City Willa, talking about the hot topics. You wanna know what's going on? Yeah, we talk about it. All in the streets, yeah, we talk about it. What's going on in the church? Yeah, we talk about it. How to make money? Yeah, we talk about it. Facebook, yeah, yeah. IG, Twitter,
what goes on? What's going on, y'all? So listen, this is the first show of the year. I got a young lady that's going to come on and hang out with me tonight. We just experienced some little technical difficulties, but we're going to make this happen tonight. We definitely going to make this happen tonight. I just want to come to y'all and let y'all know that I am so close. When I tell you I'm so close to my award show until I don't know what to do. I'm so excited. I have so many things that are lined up. I just want to say this real quick. And I know I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to go live later on. I'm going to come back and go live. I'm going to come back and go live by that because I want to bring on my guest that looks totally different than about 10 minutes ago. But come on, Diva. Come on, Diva. So listen, I said to her, I seen her on Saturday. She said, you know who I am? I said, yeah, but I don't know your name because I've always called her the eyebrow surgeon. So for me to call her name, I don't know what to call her. I just know she's the eyebrow surgeon. So y'all do me a favor. I need you guys to like, share. And again, on Tuesday nights, as you know, I separated my platform a year ago from the church, the gospel, to Hot Topics Pop-Up Show, which is geared towards businesses. So tonight, my first show of 2023, I have the eyebrow surgeon who's going to tell y'all about her services. Now, I'm going to go down and try it. Y'all let me know if I should go try it or not. So here she go. Hey! And your name on there is THEE Eyebrow Surgeon. So you want to ask me what your name is? I don't know.
My real name is...
Wait, she breaking up on me. Move your phone a little bit. Can you hear me? She froze on me. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to take it out and put it back. All right. You back? Can you hear me? Listen, she got all that pink stuff going on in that shop, so probably something's interfering. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So tell the people what your name is, because we don't know what everything is always THEE Eyebrow Surgeon. You even corrected me. You was like, can you fix my name? And I get that because my name is Kenyon C. Willa. And I get offended when anybody call me anything less. So I get it. So tell the people what your name is.
My name is Martell Jasant, everybody. Everyone calls me the eyebrow surgeon when they see me, but it's Martell Jasant. So for those who know me personally, they'll be like, hey, Martell, or else they'll call me Tail. So those are the two names. That's my real name. The eyebrow surgeon is just my brand.
And that last name screams soup.
Yes. Good cooking. Yeah, she's always cooking. So yeah, I'm also known for that as well.
That griotte. Yeah. So did you cook soup for the new year?
I didn't cook. My mom cooked for us this year. So that was a luck because I'm not there yet. I don't make New Year's soup just yet. Yeah, I can do everything else, but not the New Year's soup and not the legume. But I can do something, I throw down. I'm more of a soul food girl. I love soul food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you know what the last name, that means she's Haitian American and she cooked good griotte and rice.
And I do. I do.
I stopped eating red meat and pork and I say, Lord Jesus, what did I do? Because every now and then I want to pop a blood pressure. I want to pop a blood pressure pill and just eat me some griot, but I say no. I got to stick to the diet. Like, look, aqua food. Let me just Listen, I want to welcome you to the platform. It was very. I met you on IG, and I loved your content. And one thing I can tell you about content, when I see a great flyer, it just I be like hyping you up. And I don't know. People say, "Why you like that?" I guess because I really love marketing. And I saw one of your flyers. I was like, "Oh my God, look at it!" And I started sharing it, and you was like, "Thank you so much." I was like, "Girl, I love a good flyer." You probably thought I was
Thank
crazy,
you.
but I love a good flyer. That
And you
just
know what's
have
crazy though,
always
Miss
been.
Kenya? Nobody knows this. I make all of my flyers. Yeah, when I first started my business, I took a lot of classes to basically cover the basis, like creating my flyers, knowing how to market, advertise, get yourself out there so that way you can get the proper exposure. So I took a lot of classes. I will say that I've invested a lot when it comes into, the background as well as the front ground is what they're seeing, with the services. So the background, you got to make sure, because, just in case, what if you don't have someone to do the flyer for you? You got to be able to feel like, hey, I got this and I can do it. That's one thing about me. If I don't know how to do it, I'm going to pay or find out a way to learn how to do it so that way I can handle it. Because I'm not the type that like to wait around and ask people or chasing people down to do the job for me. I get the job done. What happened to the sound?
You. If you ain't sound like me, that was me. If you ain't sound like me, because I just go to classes to learn. Because again, you can't wait on everybody because everybody
Mm-hmm.
going to be at your speed. And if you're at speed 100 and they're at speed 10, it's just going to aggravate us. Let me just give a shout out to Connie Bird. She's also a marketing queen out of North or South Carolina. Connie don't
Hi,
care.
Miss Connie.
She's out of the Carolinas. But again, like she said, that's right. You have to know your craft. And I posted today that, my boss had said to me one day, he says, anyone can start a business.
Yes, they can.
And I say, yes, they can. They can go to sunbiz.org and start a business. But it takes a CEO to have a business and to keep a business. If it was that easy to have a business, everybody have one.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
Everybody
true.
had one. I say it's not that. She said North Carolina. I got you. I won't do that. Make that mistake no more. Everybody has to understand the importance of marketing, branding, and promotion. And I'm telling you, you have excelled in that.
Thank
You
you.
excel, and I told you that. I'm not saying this because we're live. I um told you before when I seen you and I was strolling on Facebook and I was like, oh man, she's awesome. And then you were showing your work and I'm like, I just want to try, but I'm scared. It looked like it's gonna hurt. Then I said, and the myth of here's the second myth. I know a lot of women that get it done and then their eyebrows turn green, I guess because they said, well, if you use black ink, it turns green over time. I was like, I don't know about that. So tell us about the services that you offer. I know that you said this is a whole new world from back in the day when they tattooed them on your face. I got a green tattoo right now because I got tattoos when I was 18 and I'm 48. So it don't look like the people look now because again, I was 18 years old when I got my tattoos. So tell us about your services and how the new way of doing this has changed us.
I definitely will. Okay. I offer permanent makeup services. So with my permanent makeup services, what falls under permanent makeup would be microblading, micro shading brows, 3D ombre brows, combination brows, nano brows, as well as stretch mark removal, the scalp micropigmentation, which is the men's scalp creating the hairlines for them, as well as scar revisions that we do. Those are all covered under permanent makeup artists, and I am certified in every aspect. Now, as for microblading in the permanent makeup field, when it comes to microblading, a lot of people, when they find out about permanent makeup, they know about microblading. Microblading is not recommended for people of color. The reason why I tell people of color do not select that color or I mean that technique is because microblading doesn't stick to our skin. It has a tendency of basically fading, and it'll fade within the first 6 months. So you won't get the longevity that you're expecting to get when you get brows. Now, here's the difference with getting brows now. Back in the days when they were getting brows, they were getting tattoo ink, which is what was given it. If they would be the black color, it would then over time turn green. If it's a brown color over time, it would turn red because that is the improper ink to be placed in those areas. Those are for just regular tattoos. Now, if you're doing permanent makeup, we have to use the permanent makeup ink, which is a vegan based ink. That ink is used to create eyebrows, hairs, because you want it to resemble. You don't want it to look different. You don't want it to look like it's fake, or you can tell the hairline, you can tell the stretch marks that were faded, or you can tell the brows that were created. You want it to look natural. So that's why we let everybody know that when you first get it done, it does disappear. It disappears during the healing process, and then the color magically just reappears. We tell you 6 to 8 weeks because that's how long it takes for the color to show up. It's not tattoo at all. Now, based on your skin type, if you have combination skin, you can see immediate results. But if you have oily skin, you have to allow the 6 to 8 weeks of healing time in order for you to fully see the color. Now, if you have dry skin, you're not going to have issues as well. The only thing is, though, you have to make sure that the tech who's working on you knows your skin and knows what type of ink to use on your skin as well. Tattoo ink is not recommended for them to create brows. If anyone is using tattoo ink, I highly recommend you pick up all your stuff and walk out the establishment. The ink is supposed to be a permanent makeup ink. The tattooing method, the reason why everyone's saying it's tattoo is because we have to get a tattoo license because it is a form of tattooing. But the ink, the numbing cream, and everything that we provide during the session is not the same as tattooing. Now, I hear a lot of people say that it looks painful, it's this and that. It's really not painful. The most amount of pain that you will get is 3 to 5 minutes per brow. And that's just to create your outline. So that way we can apply the numbing cream on there. Once the numbing cream is applied, we give you about 20 to 30 minutes based on your pain tolerance. If you have a high pain tolerance, we need to leave it on a little longer. I'm sorry, if you have a low pain tolerance, you have to leave the numbing cream on a little longer. But if you have a higher pain tolerance, 20 to 25 minutes, you'll be numb. Most of my clients can honestly say that when they're on my table, they usually go to sleep. I provide a numbing cream that gives you comfort, causes no pain, and as well, it makes the ink appear quickly, so that way you're not sitting there having me repeatedly stroking that same area, causing inflammation or causing any kind of redness or any kind of bleeding. You're not supposed to bleed during permanent makeup services, which you're not at all. But if you're getting techniques such as tattooing, you're bound to see blood because the needle goes further in the skin than it does with permanent makeup. So that is what I do. Now, I also wanted to let you know.
Now, Connie Birth is she white, but she like real yellow. She 4/4.
I have every single color for every single type of brow, every single type of skin color. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. I can match up the color to the hairs on your brows. If you have no hairs, we're going to create a whole new foundation. Now, let me tell you something interesting about permanent makeup. The difference with permanent makeup and tattooing. With tattooing, when you get it done, it's not going to allow the hair in the area to grow.
That was my question. That was my question. Like, do I have to go and get them shaved every,
You do have to clean them up because I'm going to tell you why. When the correct ink is used on your brows, the stimulation with the needle is stimulating your hair follicles so that way the hairs that are trapped under your brows are going to come on out. Every single client that I've had that's had bald brows, no brows, when they come in, I'll say after their first session, and they'll be like, I see hairs around my brows now. I'd be like, you're supposed to. If it was tattooing, you will not see no hair at all. All you will see is a dark color. And then over time, it changes to either green, blue, or gray, which is not supposed to do at all. So with the permanent makeup services that we provide, we use the correct, which is a vegan-based ink. And that's what creates the foundation as well as the hair follicles to basically, push the hairs through that are trapped under there. So that's what I do for a living.
So walk me through the process. I come in, because I've been trying to do this for a year, but I'm scared. So I come in for my services. My eyebrows don't go that much. And I come in for my services and I say, okay, I got to work on cherry. So I come in and I say, I want brows and I want them to come up, arched in, not thick. And what is the next process? I lay on the table, you numb them.
No, at
What
the
is
beginning when you first come in, we can complete a consultation separately, or you could do it the same day of your service. Most of my clients usually like to do it the same day. So when you come in, we go ahead and we go over everything. I have you complete your documentation. We go over everything. I discuss with you what it is that you want, what type of look it is that you're going for, and what type of color it is that you're wanting it to basically look like in the end. Because also remember, after your first session and completing your second session, which is mandatory, your ink will lighten up so that way it can blend in and not look so fake. You don't want it to look fake. So to keep it from looking fake, you have to make sure you're completing your sessions, doing the proper aftercare steps that we provide to you as well. One thing about it, I do tell all of my girls of color that normally come in, I tell them, hey, listen, if it's our our Caucasian women, I let them know that you will need numbing cream on a regular basis up to the first 4 days. After the first 4 days, you don't need to apply anything else. If you are a person of color, you only have to apply your aftercare one time. And the reason for that is because our skins create its own sebum oils. So there's no need for us to apply the aftercare repeatedly. That one time that we apply it, it's fine. So that way it makes it easier to heal. If you put too much on the brows, it will fade your color during the healing process as well. Yes. So, getting these brows done, you have to be very cautious. You have to be very gentle and take care of them like those are your babies, literally.
how
So,
long does it take to heal completely?
6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. So after 6 to 8 weeks, my eyebrows gonna be on fleek. Is that what
Your
you're saying?
eyebrows don't be on fleek, and then you have to get your second session around that time frame. That
Okay.
second session, once that second session is done in the 6 to 8 weeks, I do not see you for another 2 to 3 years. Yes,
And how
ma'am.
much this gonna cost me? Tell the truth.
Okay. Well, since I've already
You
made it
try.
clear. Since I've already made it clear that microblading is not a factor for you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and skip right on over. It starts at $450. That's just for one session. I do provide prices on my website that includes the first session as well as your touch-up. So if you select a package that includes both of those things, you don't have to worry about your touch-up. You could come back and get it done up to 6 months after your first session. But we recommend you getting your touch-up 6 to 8 weeks after your first session, so that way the color can lock in properly and you can get the results that you want. I will not lie, Miss Kenya. I have had clients that have come to me and they came and got one session and did not return for number 2 because the brows immediately showed and did what they were supposed to do. So
But you'll
that
see
is
me 2 years, right? Because you got to see me 2 years. So what happens when the hair grows back? Can I wax it?
no,
Or will it,
I do not recommend waxing. The reason why I
okay,
say that is because sometimes when the wax touches the area, it'll lift your ink. You don't want to
okay.
make your ink fade. So I usually give in the aftercare kit, you usually have like a pink blade, or I give you a regular blade for you to be able to clean up the brows easily. And honestly, once we create the first and the second session and you're fully healed, it's easier for you to clean your brows because you can fully see the whole outline and know where to go. So it makes it easier on the client as well. It literally takes away 30 to 45 minutes of your time once you get permanent brows. In the morning, you don't have to stand there in the mirror completely, trying to draw on your brows. Oh, you done messed this brow, so now you got to figure out how you're going to fix it. Then you got to add concealer and everything. The good thing about permanent brows, once you get them, you're fully healed. You just apply that concealer in the morning and boom, keep it moving.
And you save $40 by not going to the people that are doing
And if you
measurements.
do the math, honestly, every 2 weeks, you're paying $40 for your brows. Every 2 weeks. But if you pay a one-time 450 time service, well, honestly, the kit is $650 for the touch-up as well as the first session. If you do that full session, you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is get up on your concealer, your lip gloss, and you're popping. A lot
Yeah,
of
you're
my
looking at
girls
eight
want their
dollars for
lashes
2 years.
done
Yeah, yeah,
for
and,
2 to
and
3
that
years.
I'm gonna say my little change because I'm gonna come so that I can do the whole walkthrough and we can do it as a video because I only get my brows done if I'm going somewhere. And I know that's horrible. It's like she only put on makeup and everything if she's going somewhere. Like I have to be somewhere. because I'm just so rough. It's like I've been
It's okay.
gonna rub it off. But I
That's
was
why you need
always
permanent, so
scared.
that way they can't go nowhere, no matter what. And
Yeah,
another thing too, the older we get, doesn't matter what type of woman or color you are. The older we get, we lose the hairs around our brows. Yeah, we lose the hairs around our brows. So you'll tend to see the hairs around your brows are disappearing the older that you get. And we're all going through it. It's not just one person, it's everyone that's going through it with age. So a lot of women, once they notice, hey, my brows have disappeared and I used to have beautiful brows, they're ready to go ahead and book their sessions.
so I know that you have the studio. What else goes on in that studio? Because there's a lot of y'all in there.
All right. We are all licensed estheticians. So we as well do facial services, dermaplaning, microdermabrasion, radio frequency facials. We do body contouring, and we also have a professional makeup artist on staff. She handles weddings, she handles private sessions. She does a lot. She does a lot of fashion shows, runways, and things of that nature. So we are actually a full running business. Pretty soon we're going to be bringing in more services as well as more products. So that way, with the services that you get, you'll have products as well that you can use to keep the skin glowing, keep the body popping, and, burning that fat, getting rid of it. And for those who want to gain weight, we'll also be providing products as well for them to gain weight. Yeah.
You got something? Can you contour my stomach? I want one stomach and not three. Can you just hook me up?
Yes, we do the body contouring on the stomach. So yes, we do. Yes, we do. So me and you will be talking. I will be sending you, a little special kit once I get everything squared away. So that way you could go ahead and start your process as well. Because it's 2023. We're going to be fine from
We finna
top
be
to bottom.
listen. I'm getting ready to get back on this trampoline because it's the best thing ever happened to me. I actually started jumping on the trampoline. I had it here for my birthday, and I put it together and I set it in the corner, and I just would never get on it. Then I started seeing it on TikTok. Like a lot of people started using it, so I went and got on it. And in my 30 days, I lost 15 pounds, and my body started changing, and I started like being addicted to it. And it had really like took over my life to where I wanted to always be home and be on my trampoline. So I had to back off because I was like, I'll be sitting in church like this. I want to be on my trampoline. So I was like, this thing is really. I'm telling you, I'll be at work like I'm ready to go home.
That's not a bad.
Yeah, but I used to be with people. They be talking to me. I'd be like, man, I'm talking about. I wake up in the middle of the night and go get on my trampoline, and I had got addicted till I had to lift it up and put it in the utility room because I found myself in my pajamas and I think just doing it. And I think what the second part was TikTok because I was TikToking doing it, and I had got addicted. And I mean, but the results were amazing. The results, like my body started toning, my legs started getting. I'm talking about I was like, whoa. So now I see that. Okay, I didn't get back on my because I'm letting go. But what I want to do is and I know Palm Beach is so far but so close. I want to come down because let me backtrack and say congratulations because on September 24th, I think it was the 24th, right? You did your grand opening, right? It was like my birthday was like a couple days after that. So
mine was the 23rd.
Right. So but you Libra gang with me. We Libra gang. So the 24th you did your grand opening. Congratulations. I watched the process of you opening up your business. And I'm telling you, I tell people all the time, having a business and keeping a business is one of the hardest things in the world because you have your ups and downs, you have your Sundays, and you have your Mondays. And every day ain't gonna be Sunday as a boss. And as Connie say, even being a COO is hard. So again, I want to commend you.
COO was here too, so she'll tell you it is hard.
It's hard all the way around because you're gonna have some days that door may not swing open. You're gonna have and we had this conversation. I remember in the beginning,
did.
I did, and I pray and I say I'm praying for you because even though I do this side of the show where there's more of the community versus the churches over here, I got more of the church over here tonight. So God bless y'all. Y'all pray with me. And I said I'm praying for you so that the growth of your business is just astonishing. And just looking in the background, it is wonderful. And I can give you 1,001 congratulations. Y'all throw some hearts up for her because again, I watched her progress. I watched her marketing. Y'all follow her on IG under the THEE. Don't leave that second E off.
Don't leave it out.
Surgeon. Say, she
The
correct me,
Eyebrow
baby.
Surgeon. Yes, you will see it.
The
You can't miss her. She's always promoting. I'm always marketing. So you'll see
and
it.
I'm glad I finally met you. And I met you by mistake because I was like, I know her from somewhere. Where do I know her from? That's that girl. But I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to be all, starstruck. Yes,
But I
the
know
day
my
I just,
people. I know my people. I know my people when I see them.
yeah, I didn't
I
want
was
to
like,
be
I said,
like,
hey, Miss Kenya.
and I said, hey, you said, I said, baby, I don't know your name, but I know who you are because I never knew it. I always knew you as the eyebrow surgeon. But
Mm-hmm.
again, congratulations
Thank you
on
so
the grand
much.
opening. Listen, if y'all want y'all facials done and y'all want y'all eyebrows not tattooed, I'm not gonna say it's tattooed no more because I said
No,
that girl tattooed.
semi-permanent makeup.
Permanent makeup, and you ain't got to get them did. Some of y'all are going over to the Chinese. Some of y'all are going over to y'all sisters. Y'all go and get it done permanently, so y'all ain't got to do nothing in the morning. Listen, it's $650. What you do is save that money for a couple months and don't get your eyebrows
Not
done because
even
y'all
that. We
spend it.
have payment plans. We have cherry payment plans. You can go ahead and set up a payment plan. Pay it over time.
Yeah, pay
Pay it
no
over
time because
time.
I put my groceries on Afterpay.
See? Pay it over time.
I buy my groceries at Walmart. Listen, Afterpay was the best thing. I order my groceries, whoop, and pay it over 4 months. I'm like, okay, let me just get enough for these 4 months. So again, we just want to say from me to you, congratulations. We
Thank
love you over
you.
here in South. We love you over here in Delray. Well, I'm for a
Thank
lot of the
you.
studio,
I love
but
y'all too. It's my
and
county.
again, this Palm Beach County forever, but we love it. So
Forever.
listen, do you want to say anything to these good people on the live and the replay tonight before I let you go?
I want to thank everyone for joining. Please feel free to follow the Eyebrow Surgeon on IG and on TikTok as THEE. Then you got the Eyebrow Surgeon. Okay. Now, I did want to take you guys on a little tour before you guys leave to let you guys know I do have a vacant room in my establishment that is up for grabs. So any maybe hairstylist, braider who's looking for a new home and wanting to work with us, we do have a room available. Let me see how do I turn the camera around.
It say
Is it?
camera. I don't know how to. You on the phone? It say
Yeah.
camera. It should say flip. You see it? Oh, not camera off. Turn camera back on. It should be like a little thing. I can't explain it to you. It should say front. Does it
Yeah.
say front?
You know what? This
Ow! We're gonna make it happen, baby. We're
We're
winning.
gonna make it happen one way or another. This is the room that I have. It is set up. Now listen, y'all can't keep my mirror. That's the only thing. That big mirror back there gotta go out when you come in. That's it, okay? Yes, I need my mirror with me. Thanks. Yes,
Oh,
Miss
you can rent the
Kenya.
room, but you ain't getting the mirror. You
Yeah,
go
leave
to
me
feel
a
like
big mirror though. That big mirror
you
gotta come out.
get
You
you
know.
one of these. Get you one of these, and you let your people look in the hair like this. Get you one of these to sit on your desk
Look,
on your
literally, you
station.
know, make
Cause
sure.
the
Look,
big,
I'm
cause the
saying,
big
hold on.
mirror.
I ain't do too bad. I made sure they got a little mirror right there, you know.
Oh,
But
okay,
this
so the
one
big
gotta
mirror.
go with me. This is my partner right here.
Oh, okay, that's your partner.
Yeah.
Get y'all one of these if y'all rent the room. You can have one of those. See if you see the mirror. There's a mirror up there. You see that
Yep.
mirror?
Oh, it's
Y'all
plenty
can
of
have
mirrors
that
in here, so
mirror.
they're gonna be all right. But yes,
y'all can have that mirror, but y'all can have this mirror.
come on in, y'all. Come on in, y'all. I'm always here. We have brow tinting services. We sell lashes. We have a makeup artist on hand. I have a hairstylist. I have all my girls here. So if you need something and you're not able to find it, please feel free to check out the Eyebrow Surgeon for all your beauty, self-care, and skincare services. You went out, Miss Kenya.
I'm gonna catch the tri-rail and come visit you.
That's fine. I'll pick you up if I need to.
But
You just let me
my
know.
sister live down the street. You on North Lake, right?
Yeah, I'm literally on North Lake and 10th. So basically, I'm in the Lake Park area. Yeah,
So
right.
she's in Lake Park. She's over there off right by. Yeah, she right by.
Yeah,
So
so
I'll just we very so the next time I come there, I'm gonna come there first, and we're gonna do a tour. We're gonna do a walkthrough
I
because
am
I love
perfectly
what you're
fine with that.
doing.
Thank you
I,
so
I'm
much.
I am again. I love to see women work, and like I told you before when I first met you, my blessings to you.
Thank you.
Um, I know it's hard because it's hard for all of us as far as business owners, and I'm not even I don't capitalize on that word black. because I want to see all women work. I know that we have Black women, we need to do that, but I like to see women work and come together. So again, I hope that you can join me in February so that you can meet some more people.
We have that date. Yep.
Come on, y'all, come on down to
We
South
have.
Florida. Come on down to Delray and hang out with
Come
me.
hang with us.
Come hang with us. So we're gonna have a great time. I got some things after this show. I'm doing another show immediately to talk about the things that's going on. So tune in so you can hear about what I'll be doing. I didn't want to confuse y'all shows up because I was gonna do that. I said, no, I need to let her have her own show because she does a lot. And again, I want to thank you ever so much for jumping on with me. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna get the nerve up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get the nerve up. I'm gonna get cherry.
Don't let no 80-year-old woman outdo you, because the 70 and the 80-year-old women, they loving it. And they be thinking it's gonna be painful, and they be ready to come in here, girl, and they just get out that chair and be like, baby, I love it. So don't let them blow you out the park.
I wish I could do something with lashes, make them permanent. Just...
Oh, listen, I said that recently too. I wish we could make these lashes permanent and we ain't even got to take them off.
That's because you know what she said? Hold on, let me fix this. I said, wait, what? And came back like, I wish I could fix these lashes.
I can't be coming on here and ain't got no lashes on. Miss Kenya,
thank
you so much.
Thank you. Listen, come on to the next show because I got some great things I want to tell everybody that's especially small business owners and opportunities. So again, thank you. And it was nice meeting you in person.
Thank you,
Tune into my TikTok because I just did a TikTok about Shelly. So tune into that and you'll be able to see that I did with Shelly for Saturday. And again, good night, and I bid you blessings and God bless you and prayers from all my friends and congratulations.
Thank you, baby. Same to you too.
Good night. Listen here. I'm gonna go get it done. I'm gonna get the nerve up. But listen, I need y'all to tune in if you're on the live right next to this because we're getting ready to go live and talk about my event. So I'll be right back. So again, this is Kenya C. Willer. I'm out. If y'all need her services, it is the THEE Eyebrow Surgeon. Y'all follow her on all social media outlets.